Hello, Self, Cosmos, Ohana, Soul Dr. Nick here. It is March 8th, 2025, and this is part 4 of Magic Mirror work. It's been a very full morning. It's around 10:11 a.m. now. I've uploaded probably around 30-40 gigabytes of videos because it's been a backlog of the Magic Mirror work all the way up to about March 3rd right now. It's still uploading. And I am getting excited for what's next, what's in creation, what's alive right now. And I'm going to start with actually reading a few of the affirmations and the daily pillars because I forgot to do that this morning. And so for those of you who are unfamiliar, affirmations and incantations, I am really enjoying this right now. It's a practice that Dr. Demartini has stated was so important in his own life. His first one, I'm a genius and I apply my wisdom. He got that from Paul Bragg. And he is a genius and he applies his wisdom now. So I'm like, okay, let's practice this. It's going to be a wunderbar day. It's going to be an awesome day. And every day I've said that since, which has been a few hundred days now. It's been awesome. I feel to heal. Everything is a story. The only constant is change. I always have a choice. Those are the 4 messages I received during meditation that I felt connected with my son. I'm a master reader. Whatever I read, I retain. I have a photographic, audiographic mind. Whatever is really important to me, I got for life. The universe is my playground, the world is my home, and every country is another room in the house. Gratitude, love, inspiration, enthusiasm. Feelings that help people draw money to me. I'm grateful, I'm loving, I'm inspired, I'm enthusiastic. His dream has to die in order for mine to live, Alex Hormozi. That's again talking about the father dream. And I don't think it's that dramatic, and it is that dramatic because it's noticing the living of someone else's dreams. Anytime I'm doing that, my dream is actually on the back burner. And it's not good or bad, it's just noticing because sometimes I want to put someone else's dream ahead. It's in my values, especially if it's my beloved or my son's. But often that's actually incongruent with what life wants to be for me because I'm my own gold medal. The universe is waiting for me to declare my worth. Noticing that right now. If my mom was the mother I hoped she would be, I would not be the man I'm proud to be today. Tony Robbins. A little bit of pain in the right wrist right now. Just noticing it, not making it right or wrong. Just continue to work through it and not try to push through it. I am magnificent just the way I am. I listen to my immortal nature and it knows. My true nature is love and wisdom. Wisdom is the instantaneous recognition that crisis is a blessing. Every single crisis is coming up now. Blessing, blessing, blessing. Life is a gift. Thank you. No matter what I have done or I have not done, I am worthy of love. I am made of light. What can harm me? I am worthy of having all of my dreams come true. How is this helping me fulfill my destiny? Love is all there is. Everything else is illusion. No matter what I have done or have not done, I am worthy of love. I am worth it. I deserve to have my dreams. I deserve to take the time to focus on the infinite details to create them. I have a human will, and I'll align it with divine will and allow it to fill me and inspire me to write out each dream in a specific fashion. I see my dreams with crystal clarity. I am worthy of having all of my dreams come true. The pain of regret outweighs the pain of discipline. A genius listens to the guidance of the soul and obeys. I am a genius, and I apply my wisdom. I do what I love, and I love what I do. I am a human being. I have every trait in perfect balance, and they all serve. Whatever I see is me. Whatever appears, I look for the other side and I'm free. I take no credit and take no blame. This too is a lesson in love. Thank you for my skills and opportunities to participate in this world. And then I meet a sage, a wise being with a universal perspective. And what does he talk about? Eternity. He doesn't think in terms of mortal time and space. He thinks about forever. One answer to the 4 great questions is that we are stars, but love and light are equally true answers. The universe is an infinite school of unending spiritual light. We're here to learn, teach, and become our true nature, love and light, and those closest to us are our greatest teachers and students in this school of life. What I'm realizing is as I'm creating these videos, I'm creating a giant library or repertoire of things that I've chatted about, answered, beliefs, playing with, and I'm going to get to notice the evolution of things. And for those who eventually will be coming into this, they'll get to notice the evolution too. And there will be human and AI editors who are going to help clip things out, who are going to help get me more clear in questions to answer, things that want to be pondered, because I want to answer questions from where I'm at. Not that I have the right answer, but it might plant the seed. Even the seed might be looking at me and his answer going, that doesn't make any sense. Part of it in this life is over and over, and instead of telling the children, this is how it is, and then saying this is how it has to be, is, does this actually make sense? For example, like, we all have a different set of rules. Like, this table could have been walked on, pooped on, peed on, shit on, had sex on, all that stuff. But some people, like, it cannot have, in their mind, it cannot have because people eat here. So therefore, it's rude, it's bad to have done any of those other things. And it's a shared collective common table. I've used it, I've worked on it, I've spilled some beet juice on it, I've cleaned it up, but I haven't cleaned it up to everyone else's perfection. I haven't sprayed it down, sterilized it, and I don't think that's actually a good thing. I actually think fewer cleaners are better. And so just noticing all these different parts, I look forward to answering from the best of my abilities and having someone help me to cut and clear things out. And my friend Matt was right, I love doing this. I love just recording videos of myself shooting the shit. And I'm grateful for this because it helps me to get more clear. Like, there's been such a bottleneck of stuff in this head. And how do I uncork and unleash this bottleneck? That's what I'm doing right now. I look at great spans of time and see great order. In love, there is no loss. There is a vast intelligence running the world, and it is in order. Death is an illusion. Life just changes form. I have a great vision, and money flows to help me fulfill it. There is nothing to fix, but much to love. Happiness and sadness are two sides of fulfillment. I speak from my heart, and people listen. If two people are exactly the same, one of them isn't necessary. And that's really helped me, this one, because I'm reminding myself over and over again, because sometimes I still get in my head going, if they just did things my way, if they just saw things the way I saw them, they would have figured it out by now. And then remembering, have I figured it out? And in some ways, sometimes it feels like I have. Like, it feels like there's this amazing cheat code in life. Like, how is everyone not just living this cheat code? Sometimes I have no idea what I'm doing. So both and. Put them on a pedestal, put them in the pit. And that's a really good one too. It's like, oh my God, how many people have I put up there and then dropped down? And how many times does that happen to me? I remember there was someone who came to our ceremonies before when I was working with Yvonne and Lana, totally put me on this pedestal, and I loved it until they threw me in the pit. And then I was like, what the heck just happened? I realized, oh, okay. And if I can't both accept and allow for the praise, it's just like, thank you. This feels good in this moment. And it doesn't define me, because how do I want to define me? That's what matters right now. And I'm practicing doing this. And sometimes I do this to this extreme so that I can actually show what happens by the end of that extreme. So someone's going to catch this like after I've done like 300 days of this and be like, that's where he's at. I'm like, yes. And you can get here and you can look back at the beginning and be like, oh, that's where he started. And not good or bad, right? Part of it is noticing the process of walking. And I'm just filming myself learning how to walk in these different ways, learning how to dance in these different ways, learning the different process and procedure. Okay. Love them for who they are, and they become who you love. Love them for who they are, and they become who you love. Such a practice, and it's true, because then I can really love everybody. And right now, there's definitely times, especially when I'm going through courses with people that I don't want to be there in the course with them, that I'm not loving them. There is nothing but love, all else is illusion. Where is God not? Gratitude is heaven, ingratitude is hell. Everything serves, including me. Nothing is missing, it just changes form. There are no victims, just lessons in love. Forgiveness is a passing milestone on the path of love and truth. Thank you for giving me this experience. I talk to myself with the respect due a great genius. I look for the genius in everyone I meet. I link everything I do to my mission, and I am inspired by my life. I walk through the darkened doorway where fear lurks, and I turn on the light. I listen to my heart, which awakens my genius. My genius elevates me beyond my daily illusions. We are going to finish this 500-piece puzzle today. Every day in every way, I'm getting stronger and stronger. Every day I'm healthier, every day I'm happier, every day I'm clearer. I create my reality in every moment, in every hour, and every day. I am strength, I am love, I am joy. Make the rest of my life the best of my life. A genius is one who sees the guiding light of their soul, listens to the internal message, and obeys. I do what I love, and I love what I do. And these are the 10 daily pillars of wisdom: inspired action, loving service, silent presence, grateful prayer, divine guidance, sharing wisdom, caring sincerely, study truths, temperate rhythm, fair exchange. inspired action, loving service, silent presence, grateful prayer, divine guidance, sharing wisdom, caring sincerely, study truths, temperate rhythm, fair exchange. Inspired action, loving service, silent presence, grateful prayer, divine guidance, sharing wisdom, caring sincerely, study truths, temperate rhythm, fair exchange. I am a conscious teacher, guide, facilitator, lover, father, husband, and I am present with each and every moment of life. So I'm practicing saying all these things out loud. I'm practicing saying my purpose parts of things, and I'm practicing my present statements as well. So let's take a look at that now. So I'm going to my DeMartini. Purpose. I, Nicholas Hogar Wong, hereby declare before myself, others, and God that my primary purpose in life is to be a soul doctor, first for myself, and then for all those around me by teaching, serving, guiding, facilitating. And I will do this through taking the highest priority actions every day, including taking the time for myself to explore, to do the magic mirror work, to grow, to do the DeMartini method, to practice affirmation and incantations, to look at my master life plan, to continue to hone in and be clear on what it is that I can most deliver into the world and practice delivering it. Right now, through my Ohana Sage and Ohana Breath companies with my founding partners, Marika and Matt. And eventually that will continue to expand, and I'll set up automatic systems for the intake and for the support, and for sustainable, fair exchange. Also for the auto magic savings of at least 10%, and the investings and growing of assets, and the delegation of how to manage not just the money, but also the areas of life that are my lower priority actions, and are so important and high in the values, especially those of my beloved and those I care about. I want to keep growing my biological family, as well as growing my Ohana and spiritual family, and I will share what I learn as quickly as possible, and as thoroughly as possible, and as completely as possible, so that I contribute to the collective wisdom of the world. And I will have wealth in all 7 areas of life, already recognizing that life is perfect and I am so wealthy, and I continue to welcome and invite in more wealth and manage it as well as I can, and give it purpose and flow and clear direction, so that I can create not just for the next year, 10 years, decades, but for the generations and the lifetimes to come. I do this not because I want to hold on to it all and say it's mine. Rather, I'm getting clearer and clearer on my message. And by creating more wealth, I can spread the message more clearly. And I really found the school of unlearning. Okay. Taking a breath. Taking a second breath. Taking a third breath. In some ways right now I'm rushing and speaking more quickly, and it's a practice. Can I speak more quickly and clearly at the same time? Because those who are listening will be able to follow the quickness and the clearness, the clarity of the voice, the clarity of purpose. It's funny because I'm noticing my eyes even are getting better. Like I'm seeing the screen, it's seeing more clear. And part of it, I think, is remembering to take the time to relax, to look at the distance. Like right now, it's such a beautiful rain and a mist, and the trees in the distance look really cool. And reminding myself to take a look and really focus in on different parts of nature, different parts of the drops, just watching the drops and all the ripples out, the different cymatics. Cymatics is such a cool idea, seeing of sound and the different interference patterns, and looking at the beauty of just the vibrational patterns that come out of sound. And remembering there's so many places that I really love beauty. I love that rippling effect. I love the reflective effect. I love the fire effect. I love the misty effect. I love the clear sun effect. How do I appreciate the parts that I love? And then appreciating these cool pieces of technology and looking at this and being like, okay, I can see this now. And practicing with the eyes and focusing differently. All right. So looking at the vocational aspect. Oh wow, this is a long one. So vocational, be, do, have. I like to be a master teacher, guide, facilitator, medicine man, traveling the world and transforming lives, and studying for the most inspiring people that I want to find at any one time, at the pace I want to be at, that lies at the edge of challenge and support. I want to be sought after. I want to impact the one as powerfully as impacting the many, and being so excited when I have the opportunity to impact many people at once, and so excited when I get to impact one person at a time, and being able to impact those I most desire to impact for the greatest effect, and for the effect that I want to have for a more beautiful world. to be a leader of leaders, a leader of facilitators, a leader of guides, and at the same time, being able to keep seeking the leaders and guides that I want to seek. I will do exactly what I'm doing right now, including doing the breathwork breakthrough experience, the training, and the integration and habit-forming work that follows afterwards. The creation of a business and founding with partners, especially for Ohana Sage, and including Ohana Breath, creating milestones and practicing follow-through. Planning, hiring, founding, creation of the team that's coming together. Crafting the visions and willing the speed of my life. Creating easy, lucrative, and fun ways to bring this team together and to travel and explore in a safe and courageous and wondrous manner. To do this with gratitude, forever as inquisitive explorers, seekers of wonder, seekers of experiences, integrators of experiences, harmonizer and balancer of experiences, and finding the harmony between seeking adventure and growing the foundation to make the foundation really solid so this can exist with or without me. It doesn't depend on me. I enhance it. I do not make it dependent on me. I'd like to have sustainable fair exchange from this to generate the foundation of financial freedom, to know that I can create this no matter what, knowing that no matter what my asset base is, I always have the opportunity and ability to create easy, lucrative, and fun work again. I like having a team that really wants to work with me and that we feel like Ohana, like family, and some may come, some may go, and many will love to stay, and we get to build and deepen our relationships, deepen them through all the different ways that we work together, challenge each other at the edge of challenge and support. And I'd like to have the recognition of people I admire, people I love and care about, and let go of the opinion of strangers. I'd like to have something that is sought after, something where I keep being in highest and best, where I have all the trainings and retreats and support to move with the challenges and actually drive the next level, not just the challenges that are supposed to be there with the old patterns. Okay. Your signs of wisdom and illumination. Upon completing the DiMartini method, you will experience most or all of the following transcendental signs of love, wisdom, and illumination. Tears of inspiration, I can see that now. Unconditional gratitude or grace, unconditional love, certainty of truth, non-local presence of loved ones, fearlessness, guiltlessness, speechlessness, outward silence, reduced inner electronic brain noise, balanced centered integration, eased tensions, tense ions, and compressed ions, compressions, lightness, weightless, desire to embrace, uplifting of head and eyes, truly elevated self-worth, domino effect, fuller understanding of past events, the hidden order within the apparent chaos. Benefits of the DiMartini method. This cutting-edge personal transformation methodology can assist you in transforming all 7 areas of your life. Spiritually, awakens your transcendent mind to an underlying hidden order, awakens and humbles your mind to a greater intelligence, opens your mind to a greater wisdom and truth, opens your heart to greater love and appreciation. Mentally, organizes your ideas and thoughts, bringing order out of chaos, expands your mind and awakens your intuitive faculties, clears away your emotionally charged memories and imaginings, helps you develop more certainty and presence. Vocationally, adds more certainty and clarity to your career direction, enables you to see both sides of decision outcomes in advance, inspires a greater inner motivation, increases wise action, and decreases foolish reaction. Financially, helps you develop greater self-worth, decreases your excuses that tend to sabotage wealth, moderates your over or underspending, expands your time horizons and patience. Familially, enhances intimate communication, resolves conflict, decreases blame, adds respect and understanding. Socially, generates leadership qualities, helps you break through fears and guilt, adds clarity to mission and direction, brings understanding to world events. Physically, clears emotionally charged tensions, dissolves stress and adds vitality, calms and relaxes muscles, makes you feel lighter and sleep sounder. The DiMartini is the scientific ritual. The DiMartini merges the physical, material, and mental sciences with the metaphysical, spiritual, and heartfelt ritual. Your heart and brain is your temple of science. The DiMartini method is the science of love. Love is just a DiMartini method away. You can't teach some mystical gift. If you can teach something, and if others can emulate it, it has to be a science of its own. Thou shalt love thy God with all thy heart, mind, and soul. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. He who loves not his brother has no virtue in him. True love has no motive. True love is its own reward. Form loses its outline, magnitude loses its dimensions, and no longer do the senses perceive. Nullify the perceptions of the human, perceptions of the body, and the birth of the deity will take place in thee. Liberation is the aim of all revelation. For the Lord does not see as man sees, for man looks at the outward appearance, but the Lord looks at the heart. So many principles. The loveless, there we go. That's what I want. From the source of wisdom within your innermost essential being or soul, through your enlightened transcendent mind and heart comes your inspired thoughts, visions, messages, and feelings, which spontaneously arise when you attain an equilibrated state of gratitude and or equanimity. When you are inspired and you ask your inner soul or authentic self to inwardly guide you, it provides you with an inspired direction. If you listen to your heart and soul and you wrote down what you would love to be, do, and have in all 7 areas of life, what would they be? When you exaggerate yourself with pride, you awaken your narcissistic side that desires to receive or have. When you minimize yourself with shame, you awaken your altruistic side that desires to give and do. When you equilibrate yourself with equanimity and authenticity, you will be present and balance out your do and have. Write your love list below. Any detail you leave out is a detail that others may determine for you. Assume you are the captain of your ship and the master architect of your destiny. Begin with the known and move to the unknown, much like you would do if you were solving a jigsaw puzzle. A master is one who focuses on ever finer detail. Any fine detail, unwritten, can become a transient obstacle. Start with what you know and let what you know grow. For example, be a master researcher, writer, traveler, and teacher in at least the fields of physiology, psychology, sociology, philosophy, and theology. A pioneer and global leader in the workings of human behavior. Do. Forever remain an inquisitive explorer, one determined to solve some of humanity's natural riddles, one willing to be suspicious of any stagnant convictions when confronting the mysteries of the human mind, one enabled to probe the most intriguing mysteries lying concealed in the complex operations of the evolving human consciousness, one adding new discoveries and one awakening humanity to ever greater mysteries, one having the audacity to be relentless in the quest of and having the quiet resolve to become one of the greatest and most elucidating cultural forces in the fields of psychology, physiology, human behavior, sociology, philosophy, and theology, one able to further develop my revolutionary psycho-transformative tool with 1,000 uses called the DeMartini method. Have. Live a privileged and highly cultured life for the sake of fulfillment of this lifelong quest. A secret to grateful fulfillment is to either moderate your desires to match your potential achievements, assuring that they are aligned with the laws of the universe and the highest of your values, or to ingeniously strategize your potential achievements to match your grandest yet realistic objectives. Okay, that's a lot. My brain is going to have to read this a few times. But what I'm going to practice is, instead of reading the other two first, is writing the next one. Adding a page, 2002-5, 03, 08, and let's take a look at voice memo, and let's see here. Okay, let's go on to mental. Mental. All right. I am a genius, and I apply my wisdom. I have the mental clarity to learn from every experience, gathering and recording the most important data, and whatever is really important to me, I got for life. I know how to seek out the greatest fonts of wisdom, whether they be people, books, videos, podcasts, audios, experiences, and I have the mental acuity to make the most of every experience. I am a philosopher king, a mentalist, a mathematician. I'm known for my ability to decipher complex issues and bring simplicity to them, to not be caught up in the story behind how things happen, and inspire others to step into their own version of things. I don't always need to show the work because I am the work. I remain a voracious, inquisitive explorer, reading and consuming in ways to educate myself, also watching and listening and recording every experience and synthesizing and simplifying the most important information in the most efficient ways. I'm not just rushing to get more, rather I'm learning what is important to learn right now and applying it as quickly as possible, because see, do, teach, as I've learned from medical school, is a wonderful process where I both learn and then I start practicing it and then I start teaching it, because in all the different aspects there is learning and growth. I find the most efficient ways for me to do things right now and synthesize from the already synthesized information when that can serve as a shortcut. And I realize that everyone I learn from, I take 80% and leave 20%, or take 20% and leave 80%, whatever serves. I'm not here to fully agree with any one person in all things. I solidify the foundation by learning, teaching, and doing all at once. I am courageous enough to learn and share, even from the place where I may not have full clarity right away, knowing that it keeps getting better and better and better. From this, I will have the privilege of a highly cultured life for the sake of fulfillment of this lifelong quest. I'll have stimulating conversations and be surrounded by people who actually want to have these conversations and dive in deep with love and care to guide each other to a more beautiful state of enlightenment. I have the ability to step away from those interactions that are not serving me. All right, that's a beautiful start. It feels better than the other ones, I think. And I'm gonna go now to the other ones where I hadn't looked at these instructions again, and I was just copying what I had recorded. And it's funny to see how I get in my head. Not good or bad, it's just funny to see. So, for the family role, I'd like to be a father. Oh, sorry, one second, I need to check on a message. Morning, morning. Just finishing work before coming back. Love, love. I'd like to be the father I want to be, a loving, fun, firm, and kind father. Be a husband, be a man, be a son, be a brother. Be a leader in the familial home, be living at home wherever I am in the world, be comfortable wherever I am in the world. It's like having the most comfortable ass in the world. Anywhere you sit is the most comfortable seat ever. Be the kind of father that will inspire others to want to be fathers, not some fantasy, but the reality. I'm going to learn from the children, learn from the brothers, learn from the parents, learn from the generations before and afterwards. That's the biggest thing of being in the family. It's that every single person's the teacher, whether they're young or whether they're old, whether they're wiser, whether they're stupider, whether they make mistakes or they're getting it just right. Learning from all that and then learning to play, have play and wonder, because if I keep playing, then it makes spending time together worthwhile. We play together as a family because that's the experience we want of living in this world, and continue to develop relationships where there's more trust, as trust is the currency we want to play with, and building that cycle of trust and noticing when the cycle of trust gets broken and resolving that as much as possible internally within our own family, rather than having to seek out external laws. Bring it back whenever possible. I like to have several children who are very supported in their upbringing. I like to have close relationships where we spend time together and get to see and say what our favorite things are. We get to read stories, we get to play, we get to travel together and have family vacations that are actually really fun and exciting and adventurous and new and novel, and they're not a rush or an escape. I like to have work and play and family be so intertwined, and work and spirituality and family be so intertwined that I don't have to sacrifice one for the other, but rather each one enhances the other. And there's a knowingness of the enhancement that everyone wants us to have all three working in union, working in sacred union, working in communion. Okay. I like to be transcendental, loving, grateful, inspired, enthusiastic, certain and present. And present right now is my peace. I like to be in my simplicity and grounded visions and be able to be with complex material and see the hidden order of things. I like to be in the experience of words rather than the definition of words, or looking for someone else to approve of me. I choose the most meaningful courses, retreats, experiential opportunities, and continue to dive in and learn from the guides and the masters. I like to guide, teach, lead, and listen to each other's songs. I will learn to channel and meet extraterrestrials. I like to have more channeling and transcendental experiences, loving experiences, grateful experiences, experiences of certainty and presence and enthusiasm that I'm meant to have in this lifetime. I like to have the supporters, the family that wants to travel along the spiritual journey with me, and the loving presence that when they come, when they go, we don't have to hoard even people or experiences. Okay, so highest priority. Yesterday, let's see here. So I did the magic mirror work. I did the X camp call. I had the play date for my son. I did not debrief Junie. I juiced. I don't know if I missed clients. I didn't book accommodations. Let's see here. I did not follow up with Jake that day. I did the founders meeting. I played with the family. I did the unschooling call. I did the Nicholas Grand call. All right, so let's do a new day. So this is 2025-03-08. And we get to both do the numbers and the to-dos. So, magic mirror work. Uploading videos and catching up. Uploading video Jake. Uploading video flow. What else is there today? Family time, unwind and love. Review the week. Breath playlist. And actually, after this is okay. Francis call. What else is there? There is Force Bauer Farms. There is Discovery Organics. There is, what else is there that's important right now? Debrief Joni, message Courtney. Arrange for decluttering. Those are some of the things right now. And I've already completed a few of them. Magic Mirror work, uploading video Jake, uploading video flow. And I've reviewed the past week. So those are 5 out of the 7 already done in the morning, and that's really important. So what I really want to do in the future is keep getting the main 7 things done in the morning and then coming back to this. What would I absolutely love to do in life? Handsomely beautifully paid, 7 highest priority, obstacles, worked and didn't work. What worked and didn't work yesterday, still practicing stating what I'm going to do before I do it, especially with my beloved. noticing where things are at. What worked really well as well was I actually took time to rest before they came over. That reset everything. Also, reminding my beloved when she needs something, let me know so I can actually support her for that, but not trying to. How can I do what I love more efficiently and effectively? Again, it's being more streamlined in the connections. How did whatever I experienced today, whether positive or negative, serve me? And really, it served me. It served me to watch and witness other people going through their stuff in all the different ways. And I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful to be able to start witnessing what's going on. Yeah, this DeMartini method. Ingeniously creating what you love. The universe is creative, and so are you when you are in a state of equanimity and are inspired and inwardly guided by your soul. So what I'm reading is some of the manual from the DeMartini method, the breakthrough experience, because I'm getting it sinking in my own head, and I'm sharing it at the same time in real time and showing what I'm getting out of it. And again, this is magic mirror work for me. So I'm noticing myself, catching myself when I'm getting into the mode of teaching. I'm doing this for you. And I'm finishing up soon because my family's awake now, so I'm going to go back to them soon. It's almost 11 a.m. So, your inspired creativity and genius involves the creation of something new in an entirely new context. It can involve a simultaneous, non-local mode of cognition in relationship to other creative minds, 100th Money-Key effect, and can occur at the moment when there is an open, unconditionally inspired message and or vision from your soul. Your soul's full unitive consciousness is the level from which your truly creative ideas and actions flow. It involves quantum and classical modalities of thought. Your creativity can be for purposes within, self, inner-directed, meaning, purpose, wisdom, love, or outside you, others, outer-directed, social problem-solving, wisdom, love. Your inspired creativity will demand you breaking through your previous concentric spheres of awareness and influence, or pre-existing conditions or paradigms, Your most original ideas emerge spontaneously when you pursue meaningful changes that inspire you. Your creativity has 4 stages. Preparative information gathering, influx of new ideas, research. Germination of the creative idea, persistently focusing with clear intention on an original outcome. Contemplating or meditating on possible means and ways. Allowing productive, superconscious, peripheral thinking to emerge. Embracing openly any anxiety of unknowing, which is feedback from fantasies. Communication of the creative idea, working and talking with other creative minds, brainstorming. Knowing that the whole is greater than the sum of the parts, awakening to the synchronous present, take a quantum jump, gratefully embracing the inspiring aha moment, peak experience. Manifestation of the creative idea form, the manifestation formula. Okay. Follow the manifestation formula. Spirituality, self-map of consciousness, family, business, financial, delegation. All right. The formula on this page is a summary of actions that can help you transform your inspired ideas and loves into tangible realities. I've been utilizing this since 1972. That's 40, 50, 53 years. Soon you will reawaken to and know your highest values-based purpose. You will observe how your life spontaneously demonstrates it, and you will begin to clearly define it. You will also know that the light and wisdom of your soul will guide you intuitively in this definition and direction. And you'll also know that the bicameral brain of the body you animate or inhabit will act as a receiving and broadcasting system of your mind's electromagnetic light wave particles or ideas and thoughts. That's what I want to look at. Bicameral. That's an interesting word. Let's see if it's in the glossary, because it is a big word. Bicameral, consisting of 2 chambers. Okay. When you receive inspiring and illuminating ideas from your innermost essential being, soul, they become pictures and words in your bihemispheric brain and feelings of love in your heart. If you write these thoughts, visions, callings, and feelings down on paper in detail and put space and time frames on their accomplishments, spend time thinking, visualizing, and affirming them, you will feel called into action with an inspiring and vital energy with which you can create or transform. If you don't limit the transformable material substance available to you, and have the thankfulness for whatever comes your way and feel worthy or deserving, you will manifest them on earth. Purpose plus thought plus vision plus affirmations, worlds of power, plus feeling, writing in time and space and time, persistent action with energy on matter, thankfulness, deserve, manifestation. I'm just realizing today I'm going to actually start recording this in 2 ways, with the AirPods to the computer and here, because that way I actually get to transcribe this at the same time. That's going to be a lot of fun. So much stuff I'm using technology for, and I'm excited about it. And I'm excited about this. It's time to get back to work with the family. A lot of love. Ciao for now.